They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense.
King Harold, King's Roulette, King's Club. Class is in session. The king at the machine that he mistrusts entirely. At risk tonight is $304. I had a good run this morning, made my $210 this morning, 9th straight winning day. Speaking briefly about that, I'm going to say this. You take 5% of your bankroll to the casino each day. 5%. If you go bust, you have 95% of your money at home. Today's session, I'm going to run it just like I do my own game. We're going to play 2 columns, and then we are going to play triple martingale. Now, I have set aside enough money for 3 martingale bullets. If I lose them, I'm bust at 0. If I get to a $350 mark, I'm going to stop. That's what I encourage you to do too. This level of bet right here would require a low roller to bring $30 to the casino. Now $30 would be a solid amount of money to bring from a $500 bankroll. You bring $30, you can play the entry bet and you can play on from there. So that's what we have. At risk $304, and that's what it's going to look like. We're going to play $2 columns. We're going to play triple martingale, $10, $10, 5 on split 0, 25, 25, 5 on split 0, 100, 100, $20 on split 0. We lose that, we walk minus 304. We're trying to make it to $350. So, we begin with $2 bets on the columns based on the next outcome. I'm going to try to do this with the phone in my hand. At least I don't have to chase down the 12 King's crypto key numbers tonight. We have a 31. So we're going to bet $2 on columns 1 and 3. Still clumsy on these machines, bear with me. We have $2 bets on columns 1 and 3. Should we lose, we're going to go to the first level of triple martingale. We have 3 bullets. If you come from a $500 bankroll, you can play this bet plus the 1 triple martingale, which is what I do every day. I don't go beyond it. I'm not going to chase into the 2nd or 3rd level, but I am here because it's lower stakes, and I want to make sure that you see what we have. So we have a $2 winner with an even number, 34. So we're going to bet $2 on columns 1 and 2, according to the King's Club algorithm. Always remember the 4 components of the algorithm. The algorithm or the algorithm itself and the King's crypto key. The second component is the bankroll, and not bringing more than 5% with you. The third component is discipline and playing it right. And the fourth component is humility. Stay below the radar. Be kind, be gentle. Get your money and get out. I'm in a different casino than I was this morning because I didn't want to have to go in there again after being in there this morning. So I'm in a different casino. I'm about an hour south from the other one. And so I'm at a different place where people don't know me as much, but the management still does. There's no way to get around that. So we got a 5, so let's play $2 on 1 and 3. So we got $2 bet on 1 and 3. And Should we lose, we will go to the first martingale. One and three for $2. Okay, so we're going to have a martingale bet here, first one. I'm going to go to the $5 bet. I'm going to bet, we got a 26. So I'm going to bet $10 on the first column, $10 on the second column, and $5 on the split zero. So that's what we have out there, first level, triple martingale. First two columns. We have a double zero. Watch this. Okay. I didn't want it to end this quickly. I knew it could. That's why I played the $5 triple zero, because it hits 5% of the time. It just did. We went to 369 in one swing with the $85 winner. The same thing can happen to you. I guess maybe I could just play on just a little bit longer so the session isn't quite so short. I knew this could happen. I was going to tough it out making $2, $2, $2, $2, but I knew because I play the extra two numbers, the 26 against the 12, when I get into triple martingale, you play the split zeros to save you, but you also play them as a jackpot, and so that's what you have. So I'm going to make a couple of more bets just to be here. We got a 17, so let's play $2 on the first column and $2 on the third column. I reinforce to you that this is the biggest away game you'll ever play. I entered this house like everybody else. I'm about 100-point underdog in this house. They own everything. They own every advantage. They are here to take your money. And the only thing you can do is play the algorithm the way it's supposed to be played, have the bankroll necessary to support what you're doing, have discipline about what you're doing, and humility as you go. And that will save you, and that will make you a professional. So that's a loser. I'm going to go ahead and play I'm going to play a triple martingale again. It's an even number, so let's play columns 1 and 2, and let's put $5 on split zero. Barely got that bet in because I'm sitting here holding the phone messing around. I'm not going to lose this money back. I'm at 350 right now. And this is what I'm talking about, the discipline. When you get the money, take your money. I'm going to take this 350. I came in at 304. I've made my 350. I'm not going to play longer. Maybe this is the shortest video in history. I do not know that. But that's a winner. So, okay, we will endeavor to persevere just a little bit longer. It's a 16. I'm going to bet $2 on columns 1 and 2. Straight to the algorithm. We're at $361 right now. I know I've said this before, but this actually is not that hard. You just have to stay disciplined. You have to do what you're doing. Now, this is the triple martingale, and it gets scary. That's why I only say play it one time. You lose it, leave. Come back the next time. But the King's Crypto Key is so strong, and the algorithm is so strong. You can play it that way. Just don't play for entertainment. Play to win. That's a 4. Now we're continuing on these first two columns, and this is why I say about it being so random is you would think that you should go somewhere else. I'm not going to. Maybe it hits the third column this time. Maybe it does, but it is a random thing. Now I'm going to watch this wheel. This is that same I block wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a different building too. 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, it might make 15. It did. 15. 16. This one here is lively. 17 rotations. 18. Made 19. This is very different from the other play. 19. And we got a 12. That's the third column. I'm gonna play a triple martingale one more time. $5. We got a 12. That's $5 on column 1, $5 on column 2, $5 on split 0. We have a $15 bet. We have $348. I made it to 350, so if I lose this, I'm going to leave with a 48, which would be discipline. It would be the way to go. We're on columns 1 and 2. We have a split 0 for $5. And we have an 18 loss. So I would go, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Because I'm going to try to get back to that level. So I'm going to play 25. I just feel like I'm cheating you guys. So I made it to the 350 though, so I'm not going to go past this second triple martingale because I'm just not going to give this place my money. We've got 000, we got columns 1 and 2. We have a 32.
I'll take that. I hope this won't get my left.
So now we're at 368.
Burn me out.
We're at 368, so I'm going to play a $2 bet on columns 1 and 2. I'm not going to triple martingale this time. I'm just trying to get to
I gotta go in blocks.
to 370. So. But we're at 364. Now we're $14 over our goal. So I'm trying to play here. What we want is we want a number that is not divisible by 3, and we don't want a 0, 000, or double 0.
17 would be nice.
There's an 11. So we came to make $50. We're at 370. I'm going to cash out. I didn't have time to drink my Coke. $370. We'll walk and talk as I go to get my money and then clear out of here. I had 2 quick spins this morning. One the entry bet, then won another entry bet. I had my $200 and I left. And 9th straight day of winning. You don't win all the time. What I have shown you is a way that you can come in here and play, even if you were going to go, you're going to do it my way. You can come in and play your entry bet, $2. You can have 1 triple martingale available. You saw I went to triple martingale twice though. I did go to 2 deep on it. I wasn't comfortable with it. I didn't want to do it. But I felt like I owed it to you as the kingdom. And I wanted to serve you as best I could. We've done this live. We'll keep doing it live. I want you to see it over and over again. Since everyone's always talking about real money. I play real money. That's the only kind of play. But there's really no difference seemingly between the simulator and between what goes on when you are at that machine. I sometimes don't trust that machine. I do trust it a little more when there's extra people there. And the more people that are there, the more comfortable I feel. I feel like the intuitiveness of the machine might have difficulty keeping up with it. I'm walking over here past the brick and mortar analog wheel just to be part of it. Somebody's probably going to run up on me and tell me to put the phone away, but I'm acting like I'm talking to someone and I'm not videoing. But there it is right there. So the last number is 31. So the spin is coming out. And so that would have been a loser. It was a column 2. Number 8 came up. So let's stay around and let's just watch it for a second. This casino is a little bit cleaner than the one upstate, but still pretty much the same kind of thing. I don't particularly like it here. It's just that this is where I work, and so this is the way it is. So I came down here to try to have maybe a 30 spin session and grind out $50. I fully expected that I would be able to do that. But that's one of the reasons that I played the $5. Some people would say, well, that $5 split zero is a big bet, because you're playing $5 on columns and then $5 on the split. But I find that the $5 on the split 0, double 0, it pays off enough times that it's worth it. And I also want the 26 numbers. So I want the 26 numbers out there. That includes 0, double 0, and I also want a chance to hit that jackpot number when you're playing at low numbers like $2 on columns and then $5 on the first level of the Martingale. The third level of the Martingale is $25 on the split 0. So if you get to the third level and you catch the 0, you get $1,700. And so that's why I find it to be the reasonable thing to do, is to include the 0, double 0, and then to include it at a level that you can make some money. You're seeing how long it takes at the analog wheel. They're still sitting there. It's still on that 8. It's still flashing. If you were trying to figure out how to play the King's Crypto Key, it's not hard. The wheel is sitting right there in front of you. You can see where the ball is sitting in the number 8. You can see the next 11 numbers. You can put your bet out there on the 8, and then you can add the next 11 numbers very easily. Very easily. So they've got some bets out there now, so they're getting ready to spin. If we're playing Triple Martingale now, we would be playing columns 1 and 2. We've got an 8 up there. So let's see if we would have lost or not. Everybody you're seeing here is going to lose their money. Everybody. That's what these places do. I'm trying to help you be not one of these people. We want the kingdom making money. Bring 5% of your bankroll. Play with the reasonable numbers. You can play exactly this way with the algorithm and the King's Crypto Key. If you choose to be riskier, you can play the algorithm and the Triple Martingales. The spin is underway. Let's see if we get a column 1 or 2. You know right away, if the number is divisible by 3, or if it's a 0 double 0, we lose if we were in the game. Okay, so let's rephrase that. We'd have won $85, because at Triple Martingale we'd have had the 0, double 0. It hit 0. He's taken all the money off the table. He wouldn't have taken ours, because in the Triple Martingale Phase 1 we do have the 0, double 0 covered. To the kingdom, thank you for joining me at the Brick and Mortar Casino. If you enjoy these, I will keep doing it. I want to give you what you want. I want to give you what will help you be better. Algorithm, King's Crypto Key, bankroll, discipline, humility. Christmas Eve. This is the eve of Christmas Eve, I believe. Be festive and love each other. This is your king. I bid you adieu.